Good girl, huh? You good girl? You good girl, huh? Good girl, huh? Hey Casey, how you doing? How's your day going? This notifications on these chats haven't been working too good. Hey Jordan, how are you? How's your day going? Well, we finally got a little snow, about a 16th of an inch, which is nothing. Hey Ruben, how are you? Hey Janet, how's it going? Had a really good chat late last night. No kidding. Where's that at, Jordan? Glad it passed. Oh, did you, Casey? I figured they'd get more snow down around there. Good, Brenda. How you doing? Hey, Cliff. How are you? All right. Hey, Melanie. How you doing? Did you guys get a chance to watch the interviews, any of them? Yeah, nothing really. Flurries. Oh, okay. I like them all, to tell you the truth, Cliff. I mean, different personalities. I wouldn't say I'd have one favorite. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? Hey, Adrian. Different people offer different insights. It's fun talking to them. Yeah, that's about it. Glad you escaped it, Jordan. Oh, good. I got a bunch more too. I'll upload them slowly. Oh yeah, Lacey. Yeah, it's just a sweetheart. Hey, Lindell, how are you? Diamond? Good, Adrian. How you doing? No, she did not pass. No. Which Amanda are you talking about for starters? The one that got beat up? No, actually, she's doing quite well. No, she's doing fine. Hey, Cobra, how you doing? Hey, Nikki. Yep, she's doing fine. Yeah, it's cold out today, you know. Usually she doesn't like stuff on her because she's warm. Hey, go look, how you doing? Oh, okay, Melanie. No, she did not die. Why are you reading the hater's profile? Why are you over there to begin with? Yeah, there are success stories. Jesse and Dan. Yeah, we're on good terms. No, they're not against me. Yeah, the notices haven't been going out on the lies properly. It's just the way it goes. Now mind you, they got to live down there. You got a lunatic like Kelly running around. They're probably running interference. I don't know. I guess there was some weirdo walking around where they're living now doing a video. So, I mean, when you're living in the hood, you don't really have the luxury of being quite as forthright and honest as you'd like to be. Yeah, I have no problem at all, Melanie, about protecting myself. I've dared people to come up to me down there and show some aggression. People find me all day long when I'm in Detroit, except these tough guys. Yeah, Ebony, yeah, that's not uncommon down there. They pass out all day long on heroin, fentanyl, laced heroin. You would think that when somebody did overdose on fentanyl that they'd avoid it. I've known of instances where girls were roommates and the roommate died of an overdose, and the other one that's living will try and find that dealer so she can chase that high and hope that she doesn't die. I never talked to Kelly's daughter. Yeah, don't worry about me. Worry about them. I'm not one bit intimidated or scared about anything when I'm down there. That's why I tell people where I'm at, and I could give two shits about it. That place is nothing compared to some places I've been. You'll get to see me turn on the psycho switch someday. I love music. How you doing? Bunch of big talkers. Yeah, Tanya's sweetheart. I actually later on interviewed her husband. Hey, Larry, how you doing? I mean, to me, I like interviewing him just like you like watching him. I really do. Yeah, that's true, Jordan. That really is. Yeah. Yeah, Raven's is sweet. She's like a child in a lot of ways. Just so, it's a sweethearted girl. Yeah, I try and find men, but easier said than done. I've had, you don't need to see an interview with me. It's crazy down there, the men and the women. I've never seen so many blue eyes in my life. You're talking about Penny. Yeah, she was murdered. Yeah, Raven's a sweet person. Yeah, Linda, you ask me that again, I'm gonna block you. You got that? Oh, congratulations, Nikki. Yeah, I actually was mixed up on naked yoga. I thought it was perverts taking pictures of girls while they did yoga nude. Hey, Clint, how you doing? Naked yoga is shooting heroin. I didn't know that. You know, I've mentioned before that, when you're working down there, it's not like working in Vegas or being an escort. These women, because of their heroin addiction, do a lot of crazy things. That's why I believe naked yoga. If I was in a prayer meeting in a church and someone said naked yoga, I wouldn't know what they were talking about. Down there, that just kind of fits in. I mean, I was wrong on that. Naked yoga is shooting heroin. But there's way weirder things these girls do than what naked yoga would entail. Yeah, that's true, Sexy. It was nice of them to, that guy. Hey, May, how you doing? Yeah, well, when you're down there, I mean, these guys want to make dirty movies and all sorts of stuff. So I thought naked yoga was naked yoga. You won't believe the crazy emails I get from some of these psychos. I got a ton more videos to upload as well. Got a bunch of them. Oh, no kidding, Joe, huh? Yeah, UP, man. Where do you live now? Yeah, still in the UP, or did you go someplace else? Yeah, you're right, T. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I take the ignorant prize on that one. No, that's crazy, Jordan. You're right. I'm pretty much retired, but I've been a private detective my whole life, my entire life, adult life. Now, I just get this all the time, man. If somebody's having a chat and the camera's not pointing at them, it gets annoying that they want to see your face when it's obvious that's not what it's about. And that's what gets on my nerves about it. I would never go on a chat where you never saw the person's face. It was a webcam, just like there are thousands of them on YouTube. And then it's showing a snowy field, and people are wanting to know where my face is. That camera's been in the same place for about a year. And you'd think that would light up a couple light bulbs. Oh, thank you, May. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I get asked it all the time. It's nuts. And there's enough fruitcakes out here that I've always got kind of a hair trigger for bullshit. So when somebody comes out of the chute asking me some question like that, I've got my finger on the mouse getting ready to block them. Yeah, I'm going to be uploading other videos of Wendy and Becky. Hey, Starlight, how you doing? And like I tell people all the time, hey, look, I'm totally above board on everything. I tell people, call me out on something if you think, I'll explain it to you. If there's a beef or we got an issue, let's talk about it. But you're never going to get me talking bullshit behind your back or saying one thing to one person and another thing to another. These drama queens, these melodrama wackos that have nothing to do but act like they're live chicken little, the sky is falling. Honestly, I just assume they go someplace else. I've told you from day one, it's not a popularity contest. And last night, as an example, we had a great late night chat. And you know why? Because it wasn't a bunch of melodramatic psychos on there. They all had great IQs, interesting subject matter. It was an adult conversation of stimulating material. It wasn't just a bunch of bullshit. And that's what I'd like to see this channel accomplish. And when I see it going the other way, with girl talk and gossip and The View and all this kind of bullshit, I want to send them out of here on the end of a boot. Oh, thank you, Starline. Appreciate it. Nah, I have, but I don't think it's realistic. I mean, I don't know a damn thing about rehab. Even the rehab places aren't worth a shit at it. So I don't want to get into something with such a low batting average. I don't have a degree in it, no experience in it. I mean, I love the idea of helping them. But as far as someone, me running a rehab center, it'd have to be just a free for all. We'd probably just play dodgeball all day long because they don't know anything. I mean, I like the idea that I get what you're saying. But no, if I thought I could, reinvent the widget, I probably would. But look, you've got colleges and universities, experts, medical clinics, rehab centers, religious places. They haven't been able to scratch the top of addiction. So what in the hell would be some jerk off like me doing anything? Why is the camera fixed? Why is it fixed? Because you need a camera to have a chat. Well, they have such a, they do help some people. I mean, you got to have something to give it a try, but it's just such a poor success rate. I mean, if it was any other facet of business, they'd be out of business in no time. Instead, they're busier than ever. And that automatically makes me suspicious. Rehab is just part of it. That's what these rehab places, they're saying, well, we're doing our part. We're detoxing them. Yeah, I know that. But you're not doing anything for follow-up care other than, a weekly meeting, or you're not helping them with employment or social life or getting out of the environment they came from. Sucks. Yeah, you're not going to see me, Babar. Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, people like May have more insight than I do, Good for you, May. Had a girl. I mean, the big thing is you have to want to do it. And if you're a drug addicted person, you're going to tell people what they want to hear. You're not going to be confrontational. You're going to go along with all their suggestions because you want more money and you want their support. And if you tell them I have absolutely no intentions of getting off drugs and please still send money, they know what's going to happen. So it's hard to decipher who's ready to leave and who isn't. But that's not my job. I mean, I'd love to, have an X-ray machine and look in their brain and think, well, who can I really, go out of my way and help get out of here? But minus that, it's a deck of cards. Oh yeah, the women are experts at manipulation. But they act like it's some great skill. I see women manipulate men unrelated to drug use. So you can't lay it all on being an addict. It just goes along with the territory. Young, attractive girls are masters at manipulating not so attractive guys. The guy keeps bullshitting himself that it's true love because he's never had any relationships. So no matter what they tell him, he believes it hook, line, and sinker. It's tough to quit, man. It really is. It's like everybody, you'd like to work out an hour and a half a day. Well, you know how that goes. Well, multiply that times 100. a physical addiction, plus a mental addiction. Plus, you still need to get out of there, get a decent paying job. A lot of them have criminal records. It's daunting. There's not enough resources to get over the hump. Yeah, young and attractive. You can tell it in the views. Everybody wants to save Raven. They want to send Marguerite a book. I'm 64. Hey, Gypsy, how you doing? Is there a way to block groups in here? What do you mean by that, Nikki? Like, I'll block people if I suspect bullshit, or they're starting trouble or make some stupid comments. No, I believe it. Like this idiot. Yeah, ODing down there is a daily occurrence. You look back at my summer videos, I was interviewing Becky and two people OD'd right behind us. I don't know if they are or not, Clint. Yeah, but my channel doesn't look anything at all like a hater's channel, Nikki. Nothing. And not only did you go to the hater's channel, you clicked on a video and you watched it. That isn't all accidental. Hey, Dolly, how you doing? That's true, Starlight. Oh, yeah, and I know, yeah. Now, it would scare you because you're not a heroin addict, but when you're in that lifestyle, it is an attraction to chase that high. It's weird. Hey, BJ, how you doing? Hey, Mark, how's it going? Oh, you got a notification? Good. Hey, Dirty Sanchez, how you doing? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean about that. Yeah, it happens, man. You're right. Pretty good, Mark. Thanks. You feeling better today? Yeah, that's it, Lindell. You got it. Yeah, you're right, Pete. I agree with that. Yep. It's hard. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't really do anything that anybody else couldn't do. It's no great talent. Just go down there for a week and drive around and ask people questions. It's fun. Have a good time doing it. I tell people they ought to try it. Yeah, Connie, I would agree. I think people want to tell their story, and I think they haven't had much of an opportunity to do that. You know. Yeah, I'll have a late chat tonight. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's say 9 o'clock. How's that? Yeah, but I mean, you know, People don't really know me when I'm interviewing them. You know what I mean? Right out of the chute, I think they're kind of flattered that somebody wants to talk to them. So I'm on good footing from the get-go. They can't believe that I want to ask them questions and pay them. So it's not fair to assess me as a good or a bad guy under a brief conversation when 99% of the time they'll never see me again. Oh, okay, Mark. Cool. You know, I don't know if, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, best is subjective, right? When I came home last night, I uploaded the videos that people wanted the most. Excuse me, because I don't want to, hold up videos and stuff. I know you want to see them. The same way I want to take them. So I uploaded what people requested right away. When you're interviewing people, obviously some people are more popular than others, but I don't look at it as some better than others. Hey, Mark. I'm going to be uploading a Becky video tonight. Yeah, I think he's got a brain injury, Erica. Feel sorry for the guy. That's just kind of like an area slang they use. It wasn't literal. He didn't literally mean listen. He's so happy to tell somebody what happened. No, I'm eating sunflower or pumpkin seeds. Yeah, I love Tassie. Tassie's really a cool person. Some have charisma. That's exactly it. Tassie's like that. No nonsense, no bullshit. Yeah, Meryl, don't believe any of this crap you hear. Maddie and Gerald's bando got torn down because it was a blighted building like 10,000 other ones have been torn down. It wasn't because of them or what they did or any of that. It's all bullshit. I know people that have families that have burned out homes on both sides and they have young kids in their home. They've been calling the city for 10 years trying to get them to take it down. They don't do anything. So, the old clock ran out there. I'm not so sure of the details. And it came down just like all the rest of them. Honestly, I think that was probably an insurance company doing that to reduce liability as opposed to a city demolition. Oh, thank you, Beta. No, that's not it, Erica. That wasn't it. It's just like kind of slang for that area. Yeah, I watch a video here and there. I do. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the only thing I think that'll be different for Maddie and Cheryl is that was a perfect location for what they're into. And the available bandos that are left are not perfect locations. You're going to walk a lot more. My volume's the same as it always is, James. Yeah, I'm not really sick. I just eating these damn pumpkin seeds. Oh, thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. Good for your son, Gypsy Purple. Congratulations. Hey, Gene. Oh, good. You like them? That's good. Okay. All right. My hubby. Oh, yeah, they are. Yep. Hey, Felicia. How you doing? Yep, I have been. Yeah. Oh, you like it mysteriously? Oh, thanks, KB. It's a Sony AX53, which I don't like as much. I was in love with it for most of the time, but I had a Canon HFG30, and the light sensitivity, low light, and autofocus worked much better. This new camera I have sucks if it's not bright outside. It's okay for interviews, but on the airplane videos, it sucks. Oh, thank you, June. No, no, do whatever you want, Don. It's no problem. Oh, okay, Mansons. Yeah, we just got some little flakes today. It's nothing. Oh, dog's doing great. Yep. No, I'll get Marguerite some books. I'll get her. I got a million books. Don't worry, I got that covered. Oh, glad you like them. You're welcome. There's another guy. I'm glad you mentioned that, James, because there's another guy that I got to upload his video. I hope you can hear him. The sound was just nuts, and he was really getting screwed with the place to live. He's on dialysis 3 times a week. I'll do that when I get off here. Pizza Hut, yeah. Pizza Hut's about ready to go tits up. Yeah, I got the rest of the stuff in video. Oh, thanks, Natasha. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, thank you, Larry. You're welcome. Yeah, Tassie's hanging in there. Yeah, my scanner's an old one. Only gets emergency calls and fire. I think it would be, Nikki. Yeah, I think it would be. I wouldn't pay shipping. I didn't hand out any of the McDonald's cards to a lady one. No, I'll do that next time. I'll be getting down there. I don't want to give them too much stuff at once. Hey, Tori, how you doing? Oh, you like that Dr. Pepper, huh? Good for you. Yeah, I get hamburgers plain for Daisy all the time. Yeah, I know he's a weirdo, Tasha. They need to call the police on that guy. Oh, good for you, James. Yeah, but he was having a bad day. Yeah, Raven's sweetheart. Oh, Terry, yeah, he's a good kid. No, I don't, but I know what she's talking about. There is some weirdo out there doing it. So for once, it's a legitimate notification that there's a kook out there. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? I did go to that, yeah, but when I went over there, I got there at 2:30, like she said, and what it was a hall across from a church, and I went down there and it was absolutely packed. I didn't recognize anybody there. Now it opened at 2, so maybe I missed everybody, but I didn't see anybody that I knew. Oh, good, Gene. Glad you liked them. No, McDonald's isn't cheap anymore. Yeah, he could use a good break, Alicia. You can just imagine he's a young guy and he's got his whole life ahead of him. No, that's all right, Tasha. I get it. I know what you're talking about, so that's no problem. Yeah, I know you have. That's a legit notification because you're right. It's true. No, I look my ass off for Coco. I don't think she's avoiding me. Maybe she is, but not many people run into her down there. There you go, Erica. Oh, okay, Jen. Oh, yeah. But they get $10 for a hamburger all over up here at a restaurant. I think that restaurants are getting forced out of business because it's just so ridiculously expensive to eat out. Before you went out there because it was a convenience, it wasn't like crazy expensive. But now I couldn't even tell you where to get a good steak or good seafood. That bullshit that I get when I'm out, it's certainly not gourmet food. It's average food. It's just different. I'm still paying $15 a bowl of soup, stuff like that. Yeah, Tasha, I don't really know. I never went down there with any goal in mind. I don't know what to tell you. You think I would know that by now? Oh yeah, thank you, Frederick. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the nice gifts and her. She really appreciated it. She really did. Thanks a lot. Well, I can only block people from coming on here and talking. I can't block like other channels. She's doing fine. I got a video I'm going to upload her later. I shouldn't say she's doing fine. She's doing okay considering the location she's in. Yeah, I go to those same spots usually all the time, and that's because I can't get any of that stuff where I live up here, Nikki. Yeah, Jerry and Gerald and Maddie could, they got the skills to make it. Amanda's doing okay. Last I heard about a month ago. Yeah, right. That's true, Alicia. Oh, good. Thanks, Jan. Appreciate it. How you doing, Yuki? Yeah, last I knew, that was a month ago, though I haven't heard from her. Yeah, I've looked, I've been trying to meet Kevin forever. He's a good guy. No, I have not seen Cricket. I've got packages for her for 3 months now. Have not seen her anywhere around. Yeah, I would agree with that, Alicia. Yep, I would agree with you. Yeah, I got a place in Florida. I don't get down there at all anymore, which I'm fine with. I got a lot more to upload though. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like listening to them. Yeah, it happens, man. You just gotta, that's how it is down there. You go crazy if you worry about them. Yeah, I'm married now, actually. Yeah, West Palm Beach. Hey, how you doing? Glad you like them. That's good. Gotten cold here. Not crazy cold. I think it's 21 or something like that. Oh, Boca, all right. Did you ever go to, is that Uncle Ty's still there in that shopping mall, that big shopping mall in Boca? Oh, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. What should I buy with it? Yeah, Maddie's a sweet girl. Oh, it is there? Well, it's been there forever. I was eating there like 92, 93. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, that's how it is up here, cold. Hey, Holly, you ever go to that bread place in Fenton? They get a lot of media attention. They make bread and, rolls and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, I'll never know how Sarah's doing. I will never find out. Yeah, it looked like that storm in Detroit kind of fizzled out as well. Hey, RC Life, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, there's different philosophies on that, Manson. Yeah, Herbert's a nice guy, isn't he? Hell of a nice guy. Really is a good guy. No, you said it, James. That's right. Yeah, well, I don't even think we're going to get 1 to 2 inches. We might. At least it's better than nothing. This sucks. I mean, honest to God, I'm really depressed going into, spring really in a month after this bullshit winter. I mean, I like spring. Summer's all right, but I really look forward to winter. It's really great when you get killed and creamed and big snowstorms and record cold. Now it's just been this bullshit. I've been going down there for a long time, but I'd say hardcore interviews, like maybe 7 years. Yeah, Daisy's content. She is. You're right. Yeah, they've been doing that all winter. No, they realized, Katie, that that's the key to a lot of income. They do the same thing in Florida with hurricanes and tornadoes in Oklahoma. Never look for, yeah, one time a missing kid. I'll tell you what happened with the missing kid one time. So these parents hire me to find the missing kid. He's a teenager, like 16, 17. And I looked my ass off for him and I can't find him. So about 2 weeks later, I'm sitting in a restaurant in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and the kid walks in. I recognize him from the picture they gave me. So I called 911 and said, hey, this guy I've been looking for, this runaway is here. Come on down here. Cop comes down there. He starts talking to the kid. The kid punches him. They get on the floor and they're fighting. The kid gets up. They run in between the vestibule, the two doors that separate the outside from the inside. And this kid is like choking this cop. So I run over there, grab the kid, put a chokehold on him. A gun falls out on the ground. Long story short, the guy handcuffs the kid and off they go in the patrol car. And that's the last I ever heard of it. The father called later and thanked me because really my job was over them. But that's the only time I was hired to look for a kid. Kids don't have enough of records established to find them easily. Magazine subscriptions, credit cards, car payments, that kind of thing. So that's why they're, relegated to posting notices on places like Walmart, because you're kind of screwed as far as tracking them down by using any traditional data. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Isn't that crazy? I know. And it was a 22. Now people make, jokes about 22s. My brother-in-law was killed with a 22 short. Hit him right above the heart. Died in about 5 minutes. And the old hitmen in the mob used to use 22s because they create so much internal bleeding. Oh, that's cool, Chris. I like helping out people and stuff, but I'll tell you, man, after 6 days down there, I get burned out. You just, after a while, you get, you're not having any good conversation with anybody. It's all bullshit and gloom and doom and the same story you got last time and not showing up when they're supposed to and getting there late. And, it burns me out after a while. 6 days is way too long. But I've got stuck with this dog sitting starting in about a week. And I don't know if I'll be able to get down there or not. I can make it to Flint, no problem, for a day. But Detroit, I think that may be out of the question for about 3 weeks. Yeah, what do you want to talk about, Katie? I mean, I don't know what to say about him. He's a nice guy. Gave a nice interview, and that's all I know. I don't know any more about him. I mean, whoever watched the interview, that's about it. That's all I know. It doesn't usually, but it does sometimes, 2 German Shepherds. I've had them on here before, big giant ass German Shepherds. This female German Shepherd's the biggest German Shepherd I've ever seen in my life. The guy's brother died, so he got the other one, smaller male. They're beautiful dogs. I mean, I've never, met German Shepherds this cool. I mean, they're like Chihuahuas. They want to lay on your stomach and roll upside down. They're huge dogs. So I go over there, I do it because I want to help my friends, and they know I'll do it right. And I do it for the dogs. I mean, that dogs don't want 2 big old dogs like that cooped up for 2 weeks. So I go over there and run them around. But I've realized they'll grab a stick and have me pull it or a towel or whatever. If these dogs ever went ape shit, crazy, especially the female, she would eat me alive. This dog has got the biggest muzzle and the biggest teeth I've ever seen on a dog. And they're strong. You know how they tug things and stuff? Man, if they ever flipped a switch and went crazy, man, they'd find me in a pile of shit someplace. I mean, these things could do some damage if they wanted to. They're friendly, sweet dogs. Nah, I never did a lot of that stuff because it didn't really pay much, and I didn't really feel comfortable charging people and not getting what they thought they'd get when they hired me. So I kind of avoided cases like that. Oh, that's cool, looky, Grant. Yeah, these dogs are giant. I had a lady that worked for me like 35 years ago. Long story short, her and her daughter had German Shepherds from the same litter. And, the daughter would go on vacation with her husband sometimes, and she'd want to leave the dog over to her house. So, for the 1,000th time, she did that one day, and the dogs were playing grab ass over a stick in the backyard. Anyway, she went to break them up, and they turned on her, and she damn near died. About 450 stitches. And if it wouldn't have been for the neighbor with a hose, I think they'd have killed her. I like all kinds of music, pretty much except country. Yeah, no kidding. The mother got hers put to sleep and the daughter didn't. If a dog ever did that to me, he better hope the hell he kills me, because if he didn't, I guarantee you that'd be game over for him. Yeah, well, that worked. That broke them up. Yep. I don't take my dog over there. There's no way. They wanted me to like introduce my dog to them. Yeah, for what? Yeah, no way. You know, if they're if they sniff each other's butt, there, that's great. What if they don't? No, I just never cared for country. I wouldn't walk across the street to see Garth Brooks. It's not singing anyway. It's talking. All the songs sound the same about loving and breaking up. And oh my God, shoot me. Yeah, Kevin's a cool guy. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog. I got to put her in check every once in a while, though. She tried to bite Tassie, and that's the first time she snapped at anybody in a couple years. I thought she was over it, but I guess not. Although Tassie's kind of jacked up, you know, smoking, 8 pots of coffee, and Daisy recognized that. Thought, you're not touching me. Old Tassie, I got to say, if she had any kind of damage done from drug use, it sure didn't show when she got her hand out of the way when Daisy's jaws snapped shut. Oh, Irish Wolfhound. Yeah, that's the world's biggest dog. That's a Jeopardy question, by the way. Yeah, let me tell you, Daisy can chow down and fight like a son of a bitch, big time. She looks like a little foo-foo dog, but she's not. She can hang off a towel, actually. I just can't get her to do it very often. She'll crunch through these giant rawhides like you can't believe. Yeah, I just don't like it. I like classical music. I like hip hop. I love rap. Uh, I like some blues, not many. Smooth jazz, a little bit of it. Yeah, I don't know if she's pregnant or not. No, I can't. That's how it is too, man. That's how it is up here where I live. It's country. You go into the gas station, it's country. You go into get your car worked on, it's country. Yeah, Tassie, I'm happy for her. She probably, I don't know if she is or she isn't. I wasn't going to ask though. I mean, if she isn't, I'd look like a big dumbass. And if she is, it's none of my business. So it's kind of like, do you still beat your wife question? Oh, Kenny G? Yeah, I can take about 10 minutes of him. He's really into flying, you know, Mark. He's got quite a few ratings. Oh yeah, it's a huge difference with Tassie. Yeah, big time. Yeah, I know. You know, I just don't. If you notice, like, if you saw the one interview with the gentleman later on in Flint, I mean, it doesn't take long to assess where this interview is going. And if it's a really interesting, stimulating interview, I go on to other questions. If it's middle of the road, I pretty much stick to the same format. And if there's something a little off and it looks like there's a chance of them feeling embarrassed that they can't answer a question or something, I cut it short and just keep it a happy interview. And hey, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, thank you. Here's your $10, and hopefully we'll cross paths again. You know, there's lots of things I could ask that I don't. I want it to be honestly a fun experience for people. I don't want it to be a ball busting interrogation. If you look at my earlier interviews compared to my interviews for the last couple of years, I've really toned it down a lot. You know, YouTube's been able to get me to do things my parents couldn't do, and one of those things is vulgarity. You know, they want to have a channel where you can go on and you're not afraid to have your kid listen to it, and I can't blame them for that. Yeah, that's exactly right, Ogie Graham. And I've had that happen more than once. And there are always people out there that I give money to not interview. I tell them I'm rushed for time, but it's not worth 10 or $50 or whatever I got to give away while I'm there to have people feel like they weren't worthy of an interview or that I think they're stupid. You know how depressed people think. So I just pay them and get the hell out of there. Hey, Dusty, how you doing? Oh, yeah, that is sad. Yeah, you're right. Oh, thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I do that not every person in the world could do. There's no talent to it. Hey, 1960, how you doing? Ebony's a sweet woman. Ebony would be an excellent salesperson. She's just got a beautiful personality. Hey, Nat, and how you doing? Yeah, I know. And it's funny. I don't just walk up with the camera rolling. Sometimes it seems like I do, but I guarantee you, all of the time, I've already cleared that we're going to do an interview. Now, once in a while, there are exceptions like Marguerite, because I know it's no problem. But I don't just walk up to people with the camera on, hey, you want to talk? It's always set up ahead of time. I don't go over what I want them to say. I just want to let them know that, hey, look, I'm going to have a camera. This is going to get uploaded to YouTube. Are you okay with it? No, Foghorn, no politics. Sorry. I'm going to address this Jesse thing right now. And because it's going to come up and you're going to wonder what happened. Look, I'm 100% above board with people. And it's a private channel that has public access. And if I feel someone isn't fitting into how I'd like to see things go, or I think people are talking shit behind my back, or they're pressured into telling the truth because they got pressured by some shitbag that they identified with and communicated with, I'm going to call you out on it. And I've said this over and over and over again. It doesn't take much for me to get turned off on somebody. And once that happens, it's over. I'm not saying I'm batting 1,000 on it, but I enjoy having this channel and doing this and talking to people. And if you do something that I think makes me think that I can't trust you anymore, $1 million isn't going to let me keep you around. I wish nothing but the best for Jessie. I did whatever I could to promote her channel, to interview her, to get people to send things to her. She was an example of a recovering addict that was doing well. But it's over with Jessie. She's not going to be on the chats, and I don't want her posted on any of the videos. Yeah, I'm not going to go into a bunch of details over it, but it's done with her. No, believe me, I'm sure there are times when I can be a jerk, but if I think that I can't trust you, or that I've warned you about someone and that you're going to keep identifying with them, you're not going to be around here. I've said from the beginning, I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. And I'm not going to apologize for it either. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? No, they don't. And I'm totally 100% against drama and gossip and bullshit and starting trouble and playing one side against another. That's not going to work with me. And I'll call you on it if I see it happening. So she was a pleasure to have for a long time. Sorry it ended, but that's the way it goes. She's got a channel. People want to go and communicate with her and wish her well. I mean, she could put me down as a recommendation. I'd give her one. I just don't want her here. No, you got that right, man. There's a ton of them on YouTube. Always starting gossip. You'll see people come on here. We'll be having a chat like this, and it's like, have I watched Soft White Underbelly, or did I go to Invisible People and see what they're doing? I mean, it's just like, the same example I always give. If your Ford Motor Company's doing a commercial, what do you think they think of GM interrupted and said, hey, have you thought about buying a GM? Ford sucks. It's no different than that. And I hold the same standard that I expect people to act on a chat the same way I do if you ran into me in public. And I guarantee you would never come on and say something rude like that to me in person. Would you ever walk up to somebody in a restaurant and eat and say, you know what, God, you look like a druggie. I don't think you're on marijuana. I think you're on meth. They're gone. Anybody calling any of the women hookers, whores, sluts, any of that, you're gone. They got enough problems other than listening to people on here criticize them. So if they don't like it, they'll head out of here on the end of a boot. Yeah, it's a private chat. It's a private channel with public access. Yeah, I mean, I believe I made mistakes. I'm sure I've done things that I shouldn't have, but I'm gonna go with it. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm not gonna sit here being half pissed all night long because I let some douchebag hang out that I couldn't stand. Yeah. I mean, you get regulars on here, and it's nice to see, decent people pop up when the chat comes on. Like last night was an excellent chat, talking about different things. Like Frederick as an example, Mark, people I've known for a long time. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's the same thing, Yeah, last night was a good one. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? That reminds me, I gotta go on. When I block somebody, the list is just so long because of, that's the first thing I do when I get up in the morning. The last thing I do before I go to bed is delete crappy comments. And the list is so long, it takes forever to go through it. So once in a while, someone will get banned, like Lamb Chop is an example. I got to unban that person. And I think Ronnie got banned somehow. I don't know how. I've been through that list 2 times and I didn't see it, but it's not chronological and it's not alphabetical. So it just takes forever to go through that. And I miss them, I don't want to do it to begin with, and I probably slop through them, which is why I don't see them. So when I log off this chat, I'll go on there and look better. Oh, thank you, Popcorn. Yeah, I mean, you've got, that area down there, and it will eat you alive with people not showing up, not getting off drugs. That's why I've never had an agenda. I never went down there thinking I was going to change the world. My early videos, you'll see while I go on there, and I'd say I never wanted to be the white guy with the hot chocolate and the Bible, and that's kind of still true. I listened to their story. You listen to it, and that's the end of it. I would help them if I could, but that was never part of the agenda. Viewers have decided what they think I do. I never said it. I don't think I do. I wouldn't even take credit for doing anything good. I don't think I do anything bad, but going down and interviewing people takes zero skill. Yeah, go ahead, Falcon. Tricia, you don't know any of the details. It's none of your business. And why don't you get lost? I blocked you with your other name just 2 days ago, so I'm going to block this one too. You're a troublemaking, gossip, mongering loser. Beat it. Yeah, there's yeah, that's the way I look at it, Yeah, I don't really let myself get too involved. What I just started doing this last trip, when I've got something for people down there and they know it, and they usually know it before I get there, I'll say, hey, I'm going to be down there at 2 or 3 or whatever like that. They better be there at 2 or 3. And if they're not, I'm leaving. I'm not waiting around for hours like I used to. Yeah, I'm screwed on dinner tonight. I am really screwed. I don't have anything in the refrigerator. Everything sucks up here. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. It's a problem already. I couldn't even think anything to pick up, you know? Yeah, I'm really screwed. The pizza around here is not that great. Nah, we don't really have any good pizza. Hey, man. So, I'm screwed. Somebody just sent me a text that there's flooding here. Oh, sorry about that. Where's 276 area code? Does anybody know? Yeah, about every 10 years I get meatloaf, and I got it last night at Cracker Barrel. And somebody asked me, I didn't answer them, I forgot to. That was fried okra. That wasn't that good. I gave Daisy a big chunk of my meatloaf. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Yeah, I don't really feel like a grilled cheese. I'm scalloped out. I'm steaked out, pizzaed out, Mexicaned out. I can't think of one thing I feel like eating. Yeah, that's how it is, DD. You got that right. Where are you at in Alabama, Linda? Yeah, it happens, Katie. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling, believe me. But that's a prerequisite for helping down there. Played like a fiddle. Just the way it is. I don't mind them playing me here and there. I just don't want a full blown concert. Thai food's good. Yeah, there's a good place down where I was at. We don't have any fish and chips around here. I had the ramen noodles at Johnny Noodle. Yeah, it's cold here too. Yeah, there's nothing good to eat. Oh, okay, Mobile. Oh, okay, Blue Mountain. Thanks. Curry chicken be good. I went to an Indian place, and but they were closing early, and I never went back. That'd be good. See, that's one thing in Chicago you could get, and even Detroit to live down there. That's the one downside of living up here. You're screwed as far as a good meal. Damn it, who is this? Pork chops, I had those. I don't like regular ones. I like smoked pork chops. They're too damn salty. I think they are. I'm gonna block this number if I get one more text. Oh yeah, it's a lady up in Kentucky. They're totally flooded under cars underwater. Oh my God, this place is messed up. Houses, the water's all the way up to the roof. Yeah, we don't have any buffalo wings up here. Wings are so bad for you though, Katie. Yeah, you're lucky. It's overrated, Lindell. Don't worry about it. Maddie, watch the videos, Jerry. I like them if they're well done and they're quality wings, but I try not to eat them, you know. No, it's mostly fat. We don't even have we don't, I'm screwed for eating tonight, I'm telling you. I could go get some Thai curry, but it's like okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, they're gross. I always thought that was kind of funny. You meet somebody on one of these dating sites, and then you meet them and you get a full slab of ribs. You imagine that going on a date, like you meet them for the first time. It's like, yeah, what will you have? I'll have ribs. Oh, come on, May. You're trying to send me down the wrong track. There's no barbecue good that's worth the shit around here. Yeah, Daisy's good. Yeah. Yeah, they are bad. They're not good for you. I try not to eat them that much if I can. Yeah, I don't like baked potatoes. You can put anything. If they put one on there that's really worth the shit, it's about 2,000 calories. It's just, and it doesn't taste that good to blow that kind of caloric content on something that's that bland with a whole stick of butter in the middle of it. Yeah, I'm a nighttime eater myself. I could go up and buy a steak, and I don't feel like broiling it. That's what I did last week. I've felt like that before. Yeah, I cook, but I cook like, I might do a lamb roast once in a while, but all the stuff I do is simple. It's nothing you get a cookbook out for. Broiled fish, crock pot chicken, that kind of stuff. I'm not looking up any recipe and making anything. I don't like Zukin's ribs, Dirty Sanchez. Part of the reason is they're beef ribs, not pork. Yeah, it's easier said than done, Satsuma. I don't want any crock pot bullshit. I've eaten a lot of scallops lately. Yeah, I don't really like Zukin's that much. Lamb is good. You can't get it up here except around the holidays. Oh, you like that love music? Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Liam. Monica's dead, Marissa. No, I have not seen her lately. I think cooking's boring. Yeah, can you believe that? She might have the names mixed up. I don't see Superwoman. She's always lurking around, hailing people. Too cold out, man. I think it's like 20. Yeah, that's what I did. Private detective, that's what I used to do. Oh yeah, they're all over 1960. You kidding me? Now, I don't even think you can get, if you can get cheese fries here, they're at some cheap ass place like Wendy's or Burger King, some pure shit. Yeah, I never did any bacon or stuff, baking. I make stuff, but it's like, I'm not making any cupcakes or anything probably. Yeah, I'm really screwed on eating tonight. Coco's not around now. I'm gonna upload a video on Becky later. I don't like that cheap cheese they use on fries most of the time. Yeah, scallions would be good. I don't really like bacon that much. Yeah, the camera's always froze. Yeah, yeah, scallion. Yeah, there's some places that serve that. There's a certain type cod they use, Scottish cod, I think they call it. Might be a different name, but some restaurants advertise that in the United States. Might not be Scottish cod. Might be another name for it. Yeah, stadium cheese, stadium nachos. They like sell them in 7-Eleven. You know? Yeah, Culver's. Yeah, they're really going to town on that. Yeah. I hope not, Cindy. You'll be able to tell pretty early on if you broke it or not. Hopefully, you just sprained it. Oh, thanks, Bobby. I think I'll go get the shrimp Penang curry. It's cold out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Go get shrimp Penang curry. Yeah, English fish and chips. Yeah. No, Amanda's doing fine. Coco's not missing in action. She's around. Yeah, I got back home last night. Yeah. I'll get back on here at 9 tonight. Yeah, Florida. Hope I never go back there again. Yeah. Keep your feet up higher than your heart. And you're too far down the road now for icing. No, I didn't check on it yet, BJ. No, I was messing around with camera equipment all day today. No, I don't really find any evidence of that happening with Coco. I think she's around the same as she always was. Oh, thanks, Elaine. All right, Larry. Yeah, I wish we would get a bad storm. Well, I'll be back on at 9 tonight, you guys. So you guys, if you come on later tonight, that'd be great. I'm gonna go with the Penang curry. Yeah, okay, Mark. Clonazepam cocktail. Some guy talking on there. I'm not sure where it is. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Okay, Cindy. Yeah, I wouldn't wait. I'd wait another day or so, but the bad sprain's hard to say. Okay, Katie. Yep. All right, you guys.